Hi everyone, it's me. In this video I'm going to be doing a review on Wintergirls by Laurie Halse Anderson. So I'm going to try to make this quick because my other videos that I've made, filming this took like 13 minutes and I don't really want my videos to be that long. Just because it's boring and I talk a lot. So I'm going to try to do this as fast as I can and kind of get you in the know of the book and convince you to want to read it because, I mean, it's a really good book. So first I'll read you the synopsis on the book. Leah and Cassie are best friends, Wintergirls frozen in fragile bodies, competitors in a deadly contest to see who can be the thinnest. But then Cassie suffers the ultimate loss, her life, and Leah's left behind haunted by her friend's memory and feeling guilty for not being able to help save her. Really small synopsis that doesn't give you much, which is kind of a good thing for me because I don't like knowing a lot about the book before I read it. But, yeah, a lot does happen. Leah just is an 18-year-old girl, and Cassie is too. And, right when the book starts, Cassie is already dead, and, she feels guilty because they were not friends at the time. And so when Cassie was calling her for Leah's help, Leah would not answer. And she feels bad because she didn't help her when she was in need. When Cassie was in need. So, that might really affect why she was, she still was doing it regardless of whether her friend died or not. So she was still like starving herself and cutting herself and taking laxatives and sleeping pills and all this stuff. And she was really liking living with her dad because she had a stepmom and her stepsister who she loved very dearly. But when she like cut herself really deep and badly, and there was blood all over the place, and Emma, her stepsister, witnessed it, and that caused her to have a negative effect on Emma, so she had to move with her despised mother, who lives across the street from Cassie's old house. So it's really hard to live there, especially because her mom she always lectures her to like eat and not starve herself, which, I mean, that's good, but not for her. So, yeah, not being with Emma just kind of affects the whole problem, and she just really wants to start seeing her again and eating again because she knows that if she eats and is brave and is a positive person and effect on Emma, she will be able to see her and maybe live with her again. But that doesn't, I mean, like, the end of the book does not tell you that, because, like, you don't know if she's going to move with her yet. But at the end of the story, they do talk about how she's better and she's eating and woo! So, finally, happy ending. Thank Jesus. So happy there's a happy ending. But of course, there's always the downside, always. Never can have a win. That was not what I expected at all. The ending wasn't, at least. I expected it to be to where Cassie was annoying Leah so much that she would kill herself, and I was like almost to the point where that would happen, and then she got better and I was like, oh crap. So anyway, but I was expecting for her to kill herself because Cassie was annoying her so much, and then they like became friends in the ghost world, and then they're like happily eating and being healthy in the ghost world or heaven. So yeah, that's what I expected, but that obviously didn't happen. Not that it was like bad that it didn't happen, because I'm kind of happy that something good happened. But you know, That would be good if that happened. But I would rate that a 4.8. Mainly because the ending, but that's really close to being a 5, just because, you know, the ending is only a chapter, 2 chapters, not that a lot of the book, and so the ending just took a turn, but it was not that bad of a turn. It was like a good turn, so that's okay. So I would recommend this to people who are teenage girls, because guys can read this too, of course, but I would recommend this mainly to teenage girls, because teenage girls have like a really big self-conscious about their weight lately, and starve themselves and count calories like crazy, and exercise. Not that exercise is bad, but they do it for the wrong causes. And yeah, and I think this could really change your mind about the results and what could happen. And obviously it's not good at all to starve yourself, and so I think this is a really good book and definitely a good read. It is heavy, I would expect for you to know that, because the topic is a very intact thing, but you know, whatever. I really like tough books to read because, I don't know, I'm just like into that, but it was a very heavy read, but small book, but whatever, heavy read. I'd recommend this for like winter, not because it's called Wintergirls, but that's kind of like what I felt like. Sorry. It's just kind of what I felt like would have been a good thing, so I should have read this in spring, but still a good book, seasonal, optional, whatever you want to say, but it was like a seasonal thing, so you can read this whenever, but I do think this is a really good book, so yeah, I would recommend this to anybody. So, yeah, I will do more reviews soon, because this is my first one on YouTube, but I really like doing written reviews, which I used to do on Tumblr, but then I like stopped doing book blogging on Tumblr. So now I'm going to do all my book stuff on YouTube now. Yay! So I'm going to do more reviews soon, because I already read like 2 books after that. So yeah, so if you have any recommendations, leave them below, because I like to read. Thanks for watching. Bye, guys.